And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it was capped off on a touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A first down carry for Barkley. They find some open. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The New York set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. It's Burrow. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Oh, what a move.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Hill. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
Touchdown, Giants! Bryan Edwards. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo now for the point after. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, Hill. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. A handoff to Barkley on the option. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hill. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And taken right on the 30. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Bryan Edwards and his offense, helmets on and ready to go again. He's done his part, but so far it's been a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Now Burrow loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York set to take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And
he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action now. Burrow. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. A give up the middle to Akers. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Going right back to Akers. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go play action with Burrow. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Akers is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Well, the pass interference called on the previous play, that set him up nicely for that 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, they were able to capitalize from a yard out. Plenty of barking from the sideline about the call, naturally so. But maybe you have to quit barking a little bit and focus on the next play. Their focus wasn't there, and they gave up the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Now Hill looking to throw on first. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Play fake. Hill. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Now Hill. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this one is incomplete. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Hill. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Hill on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again. Hill. Steps away to it, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. William Golston. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll see. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Hill. Throwing the outlet. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's got some space here. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separate.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, it's Hill. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Hill. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Here we go. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Buying time to his left. His throw incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running him because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. And this is caught by Watkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. To the air again, Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Jamel Dean. The 40, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So the Cowboys now bringing the offense out there to go for 2. Here's Hill now after the interception. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself.
Sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Burrow. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. John Johnson with the INT. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. Up the middle with Barkley. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Hill's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Play action. It's Hill. He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On first down, Hill. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 10, Hill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Hill looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man downfield. It's Ross. He's got him. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 116 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. A little juke. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have opened up a touchdown lead here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Burrow will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins.
Gotta go.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now Burrow on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. That one into the hands of Watkins downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 180 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody way, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy Yanni again hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
trust, mean taking no loss. We be the hardest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, Matty leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom on the pride of my people already. Them I sit early. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cut in both of my pockets. Me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous.